you guys, I'm going to show you how to convert your Tinkercad file to an STL file and then turn it into me so that I can print it out. This is generally the order of what we have to do. Each 3D design program has its own unique type of file. When we are at school and we're using Autodesk Inventor, it uses a file called IPT. All different types of 3D design programs, and if you look on the internet, you can find other types of programs. They all have their own file type, but they can all be converted to an STL file, which then we can convert into something for our printers. So you're going to first convert to an STL file. Then you are going to take your STL file and turn it into me. I made a Google Classroom to do that. And then from Google Classroom, Miss Bird is going to download them and convert that STL file to another file type called G-code. And that is the type of file that our 3D printers can read. And then I will either mail you your finished keychain, or if you want to wait until school opens up, then you can come pick it up from me in the fall. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing you need to do is open up your file. So if you're in Tinkercad, and you can do this with more than one file if you want, you can do this with, 5 files, and I will print the first one that you turn in. And then if I have time to do more, I'll do more. So if you are deciding between a couple, start with the one that you like the most. So I'm going to click on it and click Tinker This. Now I need to make sure that my file name is unique, because when it saves it, if every single person names their keychain, then Miss Bird is going to have 10 files named keychain, and I will not know who to give them to. It also helps me if you put the color on that, so that when I print it, I know I have the color that you've chosen. So I have all the colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, white, gray, and black, brown, and pink to choose from. So you're going to come up here and you're going to label it the color that you want. I chose pink. Tell me what it is that you're making. I said keychain 1. The reason I put a number after it is in case I do another one, I'll call that one keychain 2 or keychain 3. And then go ahead and put your first and last name so that I know who to get it back to. And then you're going to come up to this button up here that says export. And you're going to choose the STL file. Now it will download it, and depending on your computer or your laptop or Chromebook that you're using, I don't know where that file is going to go. So if I click up here on the up button and say show in folder, this will show me where it has saved it to. So right now, anything I download goes to this PC, the C drive, users, SBird, and downloads, okay? Yours might save yours somewhere else. If you want, it's a good idea, it makes it easier to drag this file over to your desktop. And if that doesn't work, another option is, I think maybe it doesn't work if you have a Chromebook. You can, I'm going to right click copy this. If you have a link to your Google Drive, that's another place you can save it. So I can click in here. This is my Google Drive file stream. I can click inside here, click in my drive, and I can paste it in here. And I actually have another folder called distance learning. I'm going to click inside that one, right click, and paste. So now I have a copy of that file right there. Now, mine shows, I'm going to view this as a list here. Details. Mine shows my file as having this little icon with an M on it, or it's up over here as well, because I have the MakerBot program on my computer. Yours probably will not show this icon. It'll show a different one that just kind of looks like a square, but you know that it's in the right version if you look under the type and just see that it says STL. And that it has some kind of number right here. Sometimes when you load them and you see something like 1 or 0, it means something didn't work properly, okay? Now, once you have your file saved to a location that works for you, you're going to go into Google Classroom And I made myself a student in my own classroom. So this is the first time I've done this. Hopefully this will work. But you are going to add yourself. You're going to join my class. Even if you're already on a class, and I have that, that link code is on Schoology for you to see, okay? Now, I'm gonna leave this up all summer long. So if you're having a great time with Tinkercad, and if I'm able to keep printing from home, I'm willing to try out some different stuff just for practice for next year. So, so add yourself to this Google class called 3D Printing Queue. And then I have one assignment posted right now that says 3D printing May 2020. So click in there. And then you're going to add your file here. So you will click add or create. And you can either say add file. And I can select files from my device. And I ended up saving mine on my desktop. And gosh, I have a lot of files here, but I called it pink. So I'm going to find pink keychain 1 Stephanie Bird, and I click open. So that one is now on there, okay? And I can upload it. Once you've uploaded your STL file, Ms. Bird should be able to download it. And then you can see here, we've got a different icon. I can download it and print it out on my end, okay? The other thing I need you to do, actually, I'm going to show you one other way you can turn this in. If you click add or create, you can also go in your Google Drive if that's where you saved yours, and you should be able to find it in there. Okay. Now, the other piece of this is I have a little Google form, and this is important. Oh, I need to request access. Let me open that up somewhere else. Okay, hopefully I fixed that. So if you click on this little thing that says Google Forms, you're going to see a quick little form to fill out so I can get information attached to your file. So give me your first and last name. Tell me what period you're in. If you mess that up, it's not the end of the world. And then type in the name of your STL file. So I had, mine was named Pink Keychain 1 Stephanie Bird. That will help me. And then tell me what color you would like it to be. And then this is the part I really need is how do you want me to get it to you? If you would like me to send it to you in the mail, put your address right here. If you would prefer me to pick it up next year, or if you would prefer to pick it up next year, just type in pick up next year. If you want to try something else, we can chat over the message in Schoology and see if we can figure out another plan. But type something in there so I know what to do with your print when I'm done with it. And then lastly, if you can give me an email or a phone number where I can reach you this summer, I will not be able to print all of these in 1 week. It'll take me a couple weeks to print them all. So I might have questions in the beginning of June if that's when I'm getting to your keychain. So if you leave me a number, if I can't access it over the summer, that will be helpful. Okay. And then submit that. Turn it in. And then I will be able to download your file. And if for some reason this doesn't work, you can also email me your file. You can also load it onto your Google Drive and click share and share it with me. And then I can probably access it that way as well. There's one more way. I can also get onto your Tinkercad account if the invitation code has been successful. So if the invitation code has not been successful, we can also try to get you loaded up on that. Okay. I hope this works. Let me know if you have any problems. I can't wait to see your designs.